In this video, we continue with our lessons on addition and subtraction. And here we are looking at how we solve problems involving frequency trees. Before we start learning, I'd like you to try your hands on these practice questions. So, pause the video and complete these nested diagrams. When you're through, come back and let's see how correct you will be. Pause the video now. Alright, you're welcome back. How well did you do? Let's look at them together. If you look at the first one, you have the whole as 324 and a part there shows 158. In order for you to get the missing part, you subtract 158 from 324. And that gives you 166. In the second one, you have the whole as 234 and it's been divided into 3 parts with one of the parts missing. So to get this, we're going to add 24 to 142 and then we subtract the result from 234. If you did yours correctly, then your answer for the missing part would be 68. Did you get that correctly? Congratulations if you did. Let's go in and learn. Here is our first example. It says here you should look at the table below, and then it says you should use this information to complete the frequency tree. Now, if you look at the table, it's important for you to understand and be able to interpret the table. Now, we're looking at 2 groups of people. They've been classified according to their gender, males and females. And then again, another classification show on the left, and this tells you that this table is a 2-way table. So we have those who are putting on black shoes and those who are putting on brown shoes. So what it means is that we'll have males with black shoes, males with brown shoes, females with black shoes, and also females with brown shoes. So let's go on in and then fill up the frequency trees. Now, if you look at the table and then you look at the trees, you can see there that we have at the very top up there, we have black shoes for males. So we can go back to the table and check on the males. We'll see there are males who put on black shoes as 72. So we enter that right there. Now the next one that says brown shoes, and that is linked to males. So males who put on brown shoes, we'll go to the table, that is 41. So we'll put 41 right there. And then it's followed by black shoes again, but this time it's linked to the female part of the diagram. So females who put on black shoes, from the table we have that to be 96. So we've added the black shoes for male and brown shoes for male to give us 113. So that completes that part. So let's look at black shoes for females. Now that is 96. And then brown shoes for female, there is 28 from the table. If we add 96 and 28, that will give us the total females who put on black shoes and brown shoes. And that answer is 124. And now that we are here, we can easily go ahead and find the grand total of males and females. So that will be 113 plus 124. And that gives us 237. So there you see, it's easy for us to work with frequency trees as long as we have been given the information on a table. Okay. Now let's look at the frequency tree once again. We can use the frequency tree we just completed to answer certain questions. Now, from here, number 1 here says, how many people wore black shoes? To know the number of people who wore black shoes, we go back to the frequency trees and check for black shoes. For black shoes, we have 2 branches there, and they present 72 and 96. So the total number of people who wore black shoes will be 72 plus 96, and that is equal to 168. Okay, the second question says how many people wore brown shoes. Now, to know the number of people who wore brown shoes, you go and check the tree. For brown shoes, male, we have 41. Brown shoes, female, we have 28. Therefore, the total people who wore brown shoes will be 41 plus 28, and that equals to 69. Okay. Now, here is another question, which you are going to try on your own. It says, how many females wore brown shoes? So pause the video and get the value. Come back, let's see how correct you will be. Pause the video now. All right, you're welcome back. So were you able to identify the number of females who wore brown shoes? So let's see how correct you are. If we go back to the frequency trees, we go to females and we come down, we see that we have a total of 124 females. Among them, those who wore brown shoes are just 28. So did you get that correctly? Well, congratulations if you did. And here is yet another question. It says, how many males wore black shoes? So I'd like you once again to pause the video and get this done. When you are through, come back, let's see how correct you will be. Pause the video now. Okay, you're welcome back. So let's see how well you did. How many males wore black shoes? So I'll go to males. Total males is 113. Among those 113, those who put on black shoes are 72. So did you get that correctly as well? Congratulations if you did. Now, this one says, if someone is chosen at random, what is the probability that the person is a male wearing black shoes? Have you done anything on probability before? Well, pause the video and think on this. Let's see how well you're able to figure this one out. Pause the video now. All right, you're welcome back. So, were you able to do this? Okay, let's look at it together. It says, if someone is chosen at random, what is the probability that the person is a male wearing black shoes? So all we need to do is go to the frequency tree and check for males. The number of males who are putting on black shoes is 72. But then, what is the total number of persons? Now remember, it says if someone is chosen at random. It did not say if a male is chosen at random. It says if someone. So someone there is referring to the total number of people. So since we have 72 males putting on black shoes, then we will say 72 over the total number of people, and that is 72 over 237, and that gives us 24 over 79. Was that what you thought? Anyway, let's go on to our next example in the video. Now look at this one. Now it's possible sometimes for the question to be given in words, as we have here. This one says there are 84 casted cylinders and cubes in an urn. An urn is a kind of bag. It says all the shapes are blue or brown. Again, it says in the urn there are 46 cylinders, and then it says again 18 of the cubes are brown, and then it says in total there are 38 blue shapes in the urn. Use this information to complete the frequency table. So we're going to do this together. First information we have here says there are 84 casted cylinders and cubes in an urn. So we have the total number of shapes. So we can put that on the first circle there, 84. All right, let's look at the second sentence. It says all the shapes are blue or brown. So we have that category there. Now let's see, it says in the urn there are 46 cylinders. So we go for cylinders and we put 46. So there we have 46 cylinders. Now, in the next sentence, it says 18 of the cubes are brown. So where is the circle representing cubes? We have it there, and it's split into blue and brown, and then 18 are brown. So where we have brown for blue, we put 18. We'll put 18. But then, since we already have the number of cylinders, then we can have the number of cubes. So we subtract 46 from 84. That gives us 38. And now, of the 38, 18 are brown. Good. What this means again is that if we subtract 18 from 38, we're going to get the number of blue cubes. So that will be 20. Good. Now, it says in total, there are 38 blue shapes in the urn. 38 blue. So if we go check for the blue, here we have blue up there and blue here at the bottom. Now the ones here at the bottom for cubes are 20 in number. So we take 20 away from the 38 we're given in the question. That gives us the remaining blue, which would be blue cylinders. So 18 blue cylinders. So easily we can go ahead and obtain the number of brown cylinders that we have. We subtract 18 from 46. If we do that, it gives us 28. So you see again how easy and straightforward this is. So finally, you are going to try your hands on the exercise from the video. Here is the exercise. So I'd like you to pause the video and get this done. When you are through, come back and let's see how correct you will be. Pause the video now. All right, you're welcome back. How well did you do? All right, let's look at this together. It says there are 108 Dell and HP laptops in the store. So first information there, we have the total number of laptops. So we can enter that there. Did you get that correctly? Now it says every laptop is either gray or black. Good. It says there are 59 HP laptops and 21 black Dell laptops in the store. That sentence is divided into two. So let's look at the first part. It says there are 59 HP laptops. So we go and locate the port for HP and put there 59. So you can see there the second information there says 21 black Dell laptops. So the port representing Dell is at the bottom. How many of them are black? 21. There we go. All right. So now 108 take away 59 HP will give us 49, and that will be 49 Dell laptops. You already see that in the diagram. Now, since we have 49 Dell and 21 of those are black, if we subtract 21 from 49, that gives us the number of laptops that are gray from Dell. So that will be 28. Now we're going back to the question. It says in total there are 47 gray laptops in the store. So for gray, we already have 28 gray, which are Dell, and then we don't know how many gray are HP. But if we subtract 28 from 47, it gives us the number of gray laptops that are HP, and that would be 19. And right now we can subtract 19 from 59 to have black HP laptops, and that will be 40. So did you get that correctly? Congratulations if you did. Now let's go to the second question. It says if you pick a laptop from the store at random, what is the probability of picking a gray HP laptop? Now for you to pick a gray HP laptop, there are 19 possibilities because 19 gray laptops are HP. Okay, so but then we're picking a laptop from the store at random. So that means there's a possibility of picking any laptop out of the 108. But then for that laptop pick to be gray HP, then we have just 19 possibilities. So it's going to be 19 divided by 108. Good. All right. So did you get that second part correctly? Congratulations if you did, and that will be the end of this video. Till I see you in the next video on mathematics. For now from me, it's bye-bye.